Welcome to SRC Codes. In next few minutes, I will show you how to download and install Java JDK and how to configure Java home and path variables. Also, we will execute a small hello world program to verify whether that installation and configuration are done properly or not. Let's get started. Before we download JDK installer and start the installation, it will be a good idea to verify whether Java is already installed and configured in your machine or not. To do that, open the Windows command prompt and type java-version. In my case, it is saying Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. So that means Java is not installed in my machine. Now open the browser and type download JDK. And you will see a link from oracle.com, and that is Java AC. Click that link and give the cookie consent by clicking I accept all cookies. And you will see Java AC 15 is the latest version at the time I am making this video. And scroll down and find Windows x64 installer. Click the JDK exe link and read the agreement. Click the checkbox and click the button download. So it will download the installer and it will take few seconds to few minutes based on the network speed you have. So once downloaded, click that installer. We do not need the browser anymore, so we can close it. Click the next button. Here you can change the path where you want to install the JDK. Default path is program files Java JDK. So you can leave this as it is. I generally prefer to install all the softwares in install folder. So I am going to change this for my convenience, but you can leave it as it is. So it will take a few seconds to few minutes based on your computer configuration. Now it is successfully installed and we can close this wizard. Now we'll open the JDK folder and see what is installed there. So this is basically our Java home, and inside Java home there is a folder called bin, and all the binary and exes and DLL files are stored here. Let's open Windows command prompt once again and run the java-version command to check whether the JDK installer configured or set up anything or not. So once we run that java-version, we are seeing it is returning Java version 15.0.1. So that means that JDK installer set up something in our path variable. Now let's check whether it set up Java home or not. To do that, type echo Java home, and we are seeing nothing is returned. So that means it didn't set up Java home. So now let's check what it configured in path variable. To check that, type echo path, and you can see it return the path variable. At the very beginning, we can see C program files, common files, then Oracle, Java, Java path. So that means once the JDK installer successfully got installed, it set up this path in Windows path variable. Though JDK installer configured this path, we are still going to set up our JDK home and binary folder in the path to get full advantage of this JDK. So to do that, go to that JDK folder and copy that path. Type env in search box and click edit the system environment variables. Click environment variables. So here we can set up two types of variables. One is user variables and second one is system variables. So if you set up anything in user variables, that will be available only for that user currently logged in. But if you set up anything in system variables, that will be available to all the users using the system. So I will recommend to use the system variables for this purpose. Click new and it will open the new system variable wizard. There type Java underscore home as variable name, and for variable value paste the path of JDK installation directory. Click OK. Now Java home is configured. Next we will configure path. To do that, select path and click edit button. In the edit window variable, click new and type %java underscore home %/bin. Best practice to use environment variables Java home to refer the binary folder. In case next time if you upgrade the JDK version, just you need to update the Java home, so you do not have to edit this path variable. So this will minimize the change. But other way you can do, copy the full path of the bin directory and paste it here. I prefer to use relative path, so I'm going to delete this full directory path. Click OK, again OK, again OK. Now we'll close the command prompt and open it once again. Let's type Java -version and we can see all the details. Next type echo Java home and this will print the path of the JDK folder. Now type echo path, it will print the value that we set up in the path. In my case it is C install Java JDK 15.0.1/bin. So we can say JDK is installed in our machine. Next step is to verify whether everything is configured and set up properly or not. To do that, we'll run a simple Hello World Java program. I have given sample code in the description section. Open Notepad, copy that sample code. This is just a simple code. It will print Hello World if everything goes well. Now save this file as helloworld.java. In my case, I have saved that Hello World Java in C codes. Now in command prompt, go to that directory where you have saved that helloworld.java file. Now we will use Java C command to compile the helloworld.java file. So type Java C helloworld.java and hit enter. It will compile the Java file and create helloworld.class. So this is Java class file that we are going to execute using Java command. Now type Java hello world. So it printed hello world. That means we are able to compile hello world.java using Java C command and execute hello world class file using Java command successfully. So as a bonus, I would like to explain why we have set up Java home. We do not need Java home right away, but it is good idea to set up because there are lots of Java related tools, let's say Ant, Maven, all those build tools, and many scripts by default use Java home to find the JDK installed and configured in your machine. Basically what we are doing here is future proofing our JDK installation and configuration. Thanks for watching. We'll catch up in the next video.